Well, everybody, it is January 2nd on a Sunday, and come to the end of the Christmas break. And we just got back from a 3,000-mile trip, which I think you'd enjoy if you want to come along. So here we go. The lid came off.
My butt is soaked with Diet Coke. Raccoon! The raccoon!
Yeah, baby. Check out the icicle waterfall. Hey, you guys. We've been in this snowstorm for about 2 hours. All right, pass the road closed signs. The snow is a little deep up here. Having fun, Mama?
Yes.
All right. It's Christmas morning. Absolutely beautiful morning today. And just an update. You know, we talked about my oldest son and his wife moving up to Washington to start a new venture, getting a triplex ready to be an Airbnb. They're going to live in one, rent the two, and then slowly build up enough funds to buy another, and so on. And then he'll step away from what he's been doing for like 7-8 years as a paramedic and just do real estate, short-term rental stuff. And that's the boom. And those of you that know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about, that it's crazy. It's the quickest, easiest way to make a lot of money and get yourself set up. So they're going for that. So in the meantime, how they got into that was they sold their house during the boom in the summer, and their realtor told them that they had a contingency where if their escrow didn't close on their new house, then they would not lose the house they're selling. Well, that didn't happen, and they ended up getting stuck. So they moved in here back in July, and we had an awesome summer with them. And then there's a video on this page about how these dogs have been a little bit of a struggle for me. Now they've come a long way. It was a new environment. They're out here in the middle of nowhere. We have another crazy dog around the corner. I have another little dog, and there's noises and thunder and lightning and gunshots out in the middle of the desert. So this big guy here panics, so we've had to do some cage reinforcement to keep him from panicking. And then we've also dealt with the issue of him panicking and actually had him diagnosed as sudden onset anxiety. So he's able to take Prozac when he needs it. Right now he's not on it, and they've been great the last few months without any issues. And we just build up a routine, walking them a lot, spending time with them. So what am I doing today? Let me show you. They moved up a month ago, 6 weeks ago, and they went up to get that place ready. And I said, hey, what would it help you if I kept your dogs so you guys could just focus on getting your place ready? Meanwhile, he's commuting back to California and working as a paramedic, and then flying back when his shifts are over to Washington is where they're at. And they're on the east side of Washington over by Mount Rainier. And that Airbnb, I think, is positioned in the perfect spot to be a destination if you're a Mount Rainier tourist or doing any of those national parks up there. So to bring these dogs up there, we rented this minivan. Number one, because all of our cars have 6 digits, some triple 6 digits. That's 270,000 on it. That's the only car that would work, is if we use that one, but it's got almost 270. So we rented this bad boy, and it's just going to be the three of us. My daughter's staying home because she has to work. So we're going to do this up for the dogs. Got my little cage set up there. Check out my engineering there. Couple coffee syrup bottles hold that cage together, and behind that cage I'll put some suitcases just to make it a little more sturdy. And then we're gonna ride in the lap of luxury here with this car. My son's got a couple captain's chairs there. This thing's turned out to be super sweet. I never knew a minivan could be so sweet. So we're gonna leave at 4 in the morning because we need to get to Eugene by like 6 o'clock at night. So it's only a one-nighter with the dogs in the car, not a two-nighter, because then we're 3 or 4 hours away from my son's house. And I rented a animal-friendly or a pet-friendly hotel. So we're gonna see how this works. It's Christmas Day. We just got done doing gifts. Breakfast is ready. I'm going in, and I was just getting the roof rack ready because the roof rack is countersunk. You have to pull it apart and put it together because we're going to start getting ready to leave. We're leaving at 4 in the morning, and we're going to buzz on out of here with our puppies. You guys ready to go home to a place where there's no wind, no gunshots, just some beautiful weather, and 2 people that love you a lot? I'm going to miss you guys, believe it or not. Yeah, I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss you too. All right, let's go back in the safety of the garage. All right. Oh, you know what I got. You know what I got. we're just gonna eat in here tonight, guys, because it's too scary outside. Come here, somebody. Here you go. So this is our last night here. They'll sleep in here tonight because it's just too crazy outside. And then we'll make the big trip. It's about 8 o'clock and we're gonna go in and pack now. All right. It is 6. Well, it's 5:50. We're about an hour late because I just let everybody sleep because my original takeoff time at 4 a.m. was based on us leaving on a Monday morning, and I wanted to get past all of the big city traffic. So because it's only Sunday, we're leaving an hour later. You guys want to go for one last walk? So I got their dog kennels that you've seen in my garage in a lot of videos, broken down, all strapped up there. I love this thing. Check this out. We got the whole thing full, and then this is all their room back here. They're gonna have that whole back section. So I'm gonna take them for one last walk, and then we'll be ready to go. You guys want to go for a walk? Come on. Oh, the sun's just starting to peak. Let's go. Come on. All right, we've got the yellow and the brown tanks drained, and we are loading up these guys for a long trip. We're gonna try to make it to Eugene in one day, which is 14 hours. So pedal to the metal, here we come. But sorry about the wind. Just had a bunch of nasty storms blow through, and so we're gonna load them up and see how far we get on the first leg. All right, you guys can come in here. Come on. All right, they are ready to go. Good doggies. Let's just take a look. You guys got all that room. So far my little coffee flavor bottle gate's working. Good boy. All right, we're shoving off. So we had to pull over because big boy had to barf and he couldn't wait till he got out of the car. So we cleaned the barf, and then they both pooped like 3 times and peed. So maybe they're good now. All right, it's 10 a.m. a third of the way up the state or something. We'll let these guys out. Don't eat the grass. I know what's gonna happen if you eat the grass. We're gonna see it in the car. Ah, success. All right. We made it to Red Bluff, California. About 5.5 hours from when we just last stopped. And these guys been good the whole way. They fell asleep, and now we're taking them potty break right now. We might be in for something interesting because there's a huge snowstorm in the town of Shasta that we have to go through in about 2 hours. So we're gonna see how that goes. Sure is pretty out though. How's the big boy? The big boy. All right, here we go. All right, so we picked up a pair of cables about, a few hundred miles ago, and they were for the size below the tire size I have. And I tried them on and they fit because we are about to go over a mountain pass that says major storm warning. So we'll see if I know how to drive in the snow. We're up into the mountains right above Mount Shasta City, I think. I've got 2 sets of chains and I haven't put them on yet because we're just kind of cruising. We still have 257 miles to go and it's 7 o'clock. Been in the car 13 hours. Should I stay on the road? Look at the blizzard. Classic R&R keeping us rolling. Alright, we are on, is this Highway 97?
Yeah.
We've been in this snowstorm for about 2 hours, going like 30, 35 miles an hour. And our original ETA was 8 o'clock at the hotel, now it's 11:48. But we're pushing through, been in the car since 6 a.m. It's 8:04, so 14 hours, and it's a blizzard out there, as you can see. Pushing on through. All right, it's 11:30. Our ETA now is bumped to 101 because we're going under the speed limit because of the snow. But look at this place; it's so gorgeous. We're still 80 miles into the woods somewhere on the what are we on? Oh, the North 5.
We're on the 58.
On the 58, yeah.
Colby is still awake.
Kobe's still awake. Anyway, there's nobody on the road. I see like one car every 10 minutes. Pretty cool. So we're back out. It's about 2 a.m. and these guys are finally getting their dinner after being in the car all day. Come on, bro. Come on, eat your food. Come on. Good boy. All right. It's 8 o'clock Monday morning, and this is where we rolled into our parking spot last night, and dogs are eating snow. I'm just taking them on a morning walk, and then we're loading them up. That car's running. Mom's finishing up upstairs in the hotel, and it's only supposed to be a 3.5 to 4 hour trip to Jacob and Amanda's, but I think with the road conditions we're looking at another pretty decent day of travel, so we're getting on it right now. But sure is beautiful up here. We did over 200 miles, between 30 and 40 miles an hour last night through an absolute blizzard, passing 20 snow plows. Lots of people that were just really scared going slow, and I'm not a Chrysler dude, but that minivan did amazing in up to 6 inches of unplowed snow, just plowing through the highways to get here. So we're here, we made it, we got about 4 hours of sleep, and we're getting back on the road right now. What do you think about that snow? What do you think about that snow? What do you think? What do you think? Well, sure is pretty. We're just buzzing along at 55 miles an hour on this frozen ice layer, trying to knock out a 4 hour drive. I said we were going 30 miles an hour for 4 hours. It was 6 hours that we went 30 to 40 miles an hour. 6 hours through the forest. Craziness. He's going 70 on ice. We may see him later. We are about 20 miles away, and we got out at a rest stop because these good puppies have been in there for 4 hours, and it's just so beautiful out here. So let's see how this goes. Artie!
Watch where you step.
Artie, come on.
It's so deep.
There's this trail back here.
Watch where you step.
Well, we're on the trail. Oh my gosh. Into the unknown we go. Oh, he had to go. Yellow snow. It's getting colder and colder. You'll see it because it goes on top of the snow. There were thorns on that tree, and I hope it's not poison ivy. Oh wow. It's a drop off.
Oh, it's so pretty in there. Babe, you gotta go in there.
We're just out here in Washington. Again, look how beautiful this is. There's another dog. There's another dog up there. There's another dog.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. Easy dog. It's so cute. He's got snow on his face. Here she comes. My hands are numb.
I've lived in Southern California my whole life. 1 year I spent in Eureka, and I've been to the mountains a million times. You see, I live in Big Bear for 20 years, but it's just, it's awe-inspiring, the beauty around this place. So it's gonna be a fun week up here. Now we're gonna go drain our yellow tanks and get back on the road. What are you doing, bro?
I'm cooling off my hot chocolate.
Well, we're about 15 minutes outside our destination, and just continually hypnotized by the dramatic beauty of this place.
Yeah, my dad accidentally he accidentally booked a single bedroom, so we only have one bed.
That bird just came in our room.
No,
He's cold.
he accidentally booked a single bed, but they delivered us a different bed. It rolls.
Yo, the sight's insane. The scenery, go to the snow and put your foot in it.
I did that. There's some more beauty. And it is very cold. Never been in 2 foot deep snow, or a foot, or something. Woo.
All right, we made it to our castle in the sky.
My bracelet, my bracelet.
What do we got out here? Ah, got some neighbors. Nice snow. What is that?
What?
What is that?
It's my bracelet. It gets so cold you can feel it through the TV that you're watching it on.
Let me feel it. Ooh. All right, it's December 27th. It's 1:45 on a Monday. And we've arrived at our destination where we're staying. And then 10 minutes from here is our son's new Airbnb / house. And they had a big winter storm yesterday, as you saw. We traveled through that storm and did 19 hours in this little space shuttle. So we are now, after 6 months of these poor puppies living with us. Our kids lived with us for 5, and these poor guys have lived with us for 6 because they moved up here, and I said, hey, why don't we just bring the dogs up after you get settled? So it was perfect timing. So we're off for Christmas, and we're bringing you guys home to your new home in Washington. You ready to go see your mama and papas? You ready to go see your mama and papas? Are you ready to go see your mama and papas? All right, let's get out of here. You stay right there. How those boots working out?
Very good.
You ready to go see your big brother?
Yeah. I haven't seen him in like what? In like 3 months?
Well,
It's been a few weeks.
a couple of weeks, yeah. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Hop in there. Hop in the space shuttle, man.
In 1/4 mile, arrive at US 12 on the right.
Almost blew past it. Whoa! Whoa!
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. That's pretty.
Look how pretty this
Arch
is.
there.
Who's that guy up there working? Look at this place, you guys.
Maybe with the electric.
It's your new house, guys.
Look at this.
It's your new house. Come to the new dog run. There's your new dog run. That thing is sweet. Look at that thing. That's cool. There's a doghouse over there. Yeah, it's like a half a foot. All right, they're home. What's it doing there, buddy?
So it's a double jacket, right?
Yep.
So there's a sleeve right here and there's a sleeve right here.
Oh, so it's good for people that have 4 arms?
Yes.
So it's day, what is it? Well, it's day 3 for us, but day 2 that we've arrived
Tuesday.
at my son's town. They're on their way here. We're gonna go to breakfast. You ready for some flapjacks?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, there goes the do not disturb sign.
The view never gets old. All right, let's go get some breakfast. We are gonna go to breakfast. We're going with Jacob and Amanda into Papa Bear's. And this is just like the awesome little winter town. All right, who's ready to eat? What's up?
Thank you.
All right, everybody getting their coffees and drinkies. We're off, and it's a burrito shuttle. All right, it's Wednesday morning, and it's about 11:30. We're here at my son's house / Airbnb, and he's had some issues with his well here. The water keeps shutting off, and we figured out it's the pressure switch. He had to come out here the other night and take a stick and make it work manually. So we're gonna replace that pressure switch. So first thing we did is turned off all the breakers on the outside, and we're gonna disable a switch on the inside. That switch. Yep, so now there's no power. So I would say turn this off. All right, so we're draining the tank here, and we're looking at these old pressure switches. Once we get the pressure out of here, we're gonna swap that sucker over. All right, so we're checking to make sure the power's off. So what would happen?
Well, we used a voltmeter first, because just to be sure. But when you pull these apart, when they reconnect, they should like make it. You should see a charge or a spark. Yeah.
There? Okay. So we're safe. We're gonna take a picture of the wires.
They're kind of sketch.
They look pretty good.
I was gonna cut the wire or cut the coating off and expose the wire, but they have these little contact plates.
Yeah.
So, one.
Well, these are gonna come out this hole, right? We need to keep these kind of straight. They're gonna come out this hole right here.
You want to pull it out first, yeah, so that way we know those two over there. You're supposed to label these and do it right, but I'm not. I never do that.
We're just winging it, bro. And then we'll wrap them like this.
So it's a backwards Oreo. The whites go on the outside, and the black in the middle.
Everything's related to food.
Yeah. And this has a weird tape on it, so I don't want to ruin it.
Okay. So we're left and right. Left,
Put the
right. There you go.
so this pipe we don't want to.
Where'd you get those vice grips?
One Christmas long ago,
Some old man?
some
Bald guy?
the guy that bought the new pressure switch. Hopefully all the water's out.
Well, if not, we're gonna just have a nice cold ice bath.
Yeah, it'll go right in our laps.
Hold that over. There you go. There you go. All right.
That was good.
If it shoots out water, I got a good shot.
They had some tape on there.
So there's the old one. You can see those burnt contacts right here, just cooked. So we'll save that. Going like that. Yeah. Cool. Oh. That's good. Make sure you put it on cross-threaded, and then that way we can crank it down really tight from the beginning.
Yeah, right here. It'll be done. That's fine right there.
Oh, is it tight enough? We'll see.
Probably.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm gonna end it because OCD.
Yeah, there you go. Right there. If you need me to hold some.
Oh, this would help.
Unloosen.
I was like, I already loosened them.
You have to unloosen those. You got it, buddy.
Just kidding. Yeah, this would have been fun if we couldn't cut the power.
Yeah. At least you know what works now.
Yeah. I just don't know if it's this breaker panel or the one in the house.
Good question. You can get a tester and figure it out. All right. Now we throw the box on, right?
Yep. New box, because I don't like the old one.
Yeah, that's right.
Make sure this cross-threads. So I can turn this off.
Ooh, all new. So you're gonna open that or no? Oh, you're gonna pressurize it first?
So we should pressurize the tank.
Yeah.
So let me put this back on.
Yep.
Well, if it works with these, then the ones in the house don't matter. Main. Always put your face
There it is.
right in front of the panel when you're doing it. So that is the pump.
Yep. That 20 amp black one.
Well, the light's working, so we know power's on.
Hey. You mean the magnet light?
Yeah.
So is she running?
It's running.
All right. He's running. So we're gonna try to flush this tank a little bit to get rid of some of the sediment. All right, so we're all done, and he's tested it. It shut off, it turned on. We opened the valve, we depressurized the tank, the switch worked. So this was the bad boy going in the trash, and we're all done here. So now we're gonna go get some lunch.
Woo! Fix the door.
All right, so this is my oldest son, Jacob. Talked about him a lot in a lot of my videos. What you got going on in this one?
This is the second unit for our triplex that we have. It is acting as a garage.
Is your storage unit?
We don't have a garage here.
So the other unit's done, ready to rent. It's even listed as of today. And this is just storage till you get a place to put it, and then you're gonna list this one.
Yeah, we're gonna get either a storage container or a shed. Throw all the yard stuff out there, the garage stuff out there.
So the whole thing's been remodeled. They purchased it after someone flipped it and remodeled it perfectly for what they're gonna use it for. And they're really nice units. They got 2 bedrooms and All the floors are all new, paint's all new, doors, handles, hardware, everything. And then got a nice bathroom in here. So look at this one all set up. And I'll show you some pictures of the one that's ready to go right now. Okay, so what happened with the Airbnb already? So we listed it yesterday, and someone's trying to book it for 3 days from now. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. All right, we're at the beginning of Mount Rainier National Park, and it's closed because they got a little snow. Huh, buddy?
Yeah. That moss stinks.
So we're gonna take some pictures
That looks beautiful.
and just check it out. Oh, look at that. Having fun, Mama?
Yes.
All right, pass the road closed signs. It is a winter wonderland up here. What you got, bro?
Beanie.
It's cold, huh?
Guys, I ran and had to get it.
It's cold, huh, Mama?
Where's the hiking trail?
Up there.
Wanna go?
Check out the icicle waterfall. It's so pretty. We are at White Pass Ski Area. The snow is a little deep up here. Look how deep the snow is, buddy. Go stand next to it.
Okay.
Kind of deep, huh? Let's go get a picture. It's really cool. Like, the parking lot is the highway, and there's ski resort on both sides. There's slopes over here on this side, and then there's slopes over here on this side too.
Really? What the heck? 2 bookies?
You got another booking? For June 10th through the 14th. No way.
Wow, alright. They're planning their vacations.
I put out that you can put 6 months out in advance, because you can do up to a year, but I was like, if you change ownership or something.
Yeah, because they get 30% off. They're going for the deal. That's probably why. But that's 6 months away, so it's fine.
No.
In advance.
No, I dropped it to 6 months.
Ice right here.
I saw something in here to me that looked like a something.
I think it was in here.
And there he is.
It's a horse.
That's not a horse.
It's a donkey.
That's an elk, you guys.
I can't see.
That's an elk. Look at him.
I can't see.
Oh, look at it.
A llama?
It's a llama.
No. So that's an elk.
He's supposed to be dead!
Where? I can't see.
There's a guy.
Oh my God.
There's more elk.
There's more.
What the? Oh my gosh.
You see him? And there's a couple. There they are. They're going in between that guy's house right there. Hey, you guys. Check out these elk. All right, so we are in the little town of Packwood, deep in the woods. And we went to this really cool coffee place, a Mountain Goat Coffee Roaster and Bakery. Really cool little place. And some of the nicest people we've ever met. And this is the town, I'll show it to you. It goes from one end of the highway to the other end, and that's it. And the rest is just, whew, again, breathtaking scenery. Breathtaking, huh, buddy?
Yeah, it is.
All the mountains, trees, sun setting right over there. Got a little auto parts place, tires. I kept checking there, and it slowly got really quick. So
like go in there tonight and run everything and make sure it gets.
So we're eating dinner, and it's only been about 2/3 of a day, and your Airbnb has already got a third interest in it. 3 inquiries for rentals, and he just listed it. It just went live last night.
10 p.m.
This is nuts, man. And we're eating at this killer restaurant called Ribeye. Well, we just had an absolute awesome day with Jacob and Amanda, and we are back at our hotel, and the snow is coming down again. It's Wednesday night, and tomorrow's our last day here, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna get up, shoot down there, and just get the final touches ready for his Airbnb, as they already have a bunch of inquiries and a solid booking already. And it's only been on the app for less than 24 hours. So it looks like that their venture is going to be successful. It's a blessing to see that as a dad. So hopefully we wake up and we can get out of here, because it's coming down pretty good, and it's supposed to snow all night and all day tomorrow. So that's it for today. Hope you guys liked our little venture. All right, so we woke up Thursday morning, and we were gonna go down to Jacob's to help him dig out a parking spot for his Airbnb, and it has snowed all night, and it's still snowing like another foot. So we're gonna go down there and try to unbury him. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Well, we need to dig that sucker out. Look at it. Just coming down, baby. We gotta ram it in here. There's no tracks or anything. Whoa! Look out. Oh my gosh. I hope we can get out of here.
You guys got a lot of shoveling to do.
We got some problems. We ain't getting out of here.
Got some shoveling.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I want this jacket. I'll put it right here in case you need it.
All right. Just came down that driveway. Like 8 inches of fresh powder. We just rammed the minivan down in here. Hopefully we can get out in a couple hours when it's time to go. It sure is pretty though. Look at this. Wow. It snowed all night since we left here. Seek shelter under the huge tree. It's still coming down even more. So that end unit is rented for tomorrow. So we're gonna dig out a big parking space for that person and move that log over there. And we'll see how this goes. We're just here digging a parking spot. You getting anywhere?
Kind of. I mean, when I step right here, I just, yeah. So, kind of trying to dig a little path for me to go.
Okay. All right, so this log is in the way, and we tried to lift it, but he could probably lift it. He's buff, but I'm 54. Something about body and will. So we're gonna use his Jeep. We're gonna yank this thing up out of the way for now, and then we're gonna make a road for them to get down in here to use the Airbnb. Pin it, bro.
Yeah, I was building another thing. That's
All right. Woo! Nice. So you may have to go forward and back a bunch to make a road, because this thing's going to be heavier than we think. Yeah. I don't know how you want to hook it to your Jeep, but I got it kind of hooked on here.
If we can use,
Like put this on your ball and then tie this off so it's not really long.
yeah, we also have this hook too, but the ball might be easier unless I go back.
But I would definitely go forward and back and create a road, because look how it's struggling just with a foot of snow.
I'm gonna get this thing out of here. Huge thing. I'm getting so much snow dumped on me.
As soon as it tugs, then pin it. Go, go. Yeah, baby. Perfect. Good. Yeah, that worked perfect.
We pulled it
Now we have a
right
bobsled. Earn your keep, son. You got it all the way, all the way. Don't drop it. Just freeze. It's okay. Take the pain. Take the pain. It's cold, huh? Just get it in here and you're good, okay?
He said halfway.
We'll just get it in here and I think you're good. Let's do it the right way. He's your brother, buddy. This is his business adventure. We're going to help him out. You can make it that way. You made it this far, right? You go like this. When as soon as the pain hits, you go, and you keep going. Let's see. Go. Good job. So now he's just with the Jeep creating a driveway into their little parking spot right there. How's the snow, bro?
Good.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
It really is a winter wonderland out here today. So he's got to go to work tonight, which means he flies back to California to work as a paramedic. So this has got to be ready because tomorrow night these guests are arriving. Now his wife will be here, so she'll be here for any of their needs, but it's their first guest. You know, they rented this, they put this thing up on the Airbnb app 10 o'clock 2 nights ago, and they had like 4 or 5 inquiries, and they got 1 solid booking, and they have other inquiries for the future already. So these guys are stoked, and they have that other unit there. They're going to finish the inside, and they'll have 2 to rent. And then of course they're living in this one. This is the bigger one. while they do it. His goal, of course, is to, over the next few years, acquire 2 or 3 or 4 of these bad boys and then become full-time short-term real estate people. And I'm gonna see how it goes, because I'm at the age where working at that shop for 30 years is just starting to get to me a little bit. We got that log even further out of the way, moved it over there. He's got a driveway cut in, and got a parking log and a pathway. I think we're all done here. On to the next job, as Camerata would say. All right, it's about 3 o'clock Thursday. We have to take Jacob to the airport so he can fly down to California and work. We're gonna mosey our way back. There's the Airbnb all ready to go. Someone coming tomorrow. And this is the first time I've seen blue sky since we've been here. And, oh, sure it's pretty. So he's in saying goodbye to his honey, and then we're gonna take off and start heading home. Oh man, we're up in the snow again, and Mom was sitting in a soda. What'd you do, Mom?
The top,
The lid came off.
my butt is soaked with Diet Coke.
Oh, don't tempt me. So basically, we've lived in this car for 7 days now, traveling. And it looks like our house. But it's been faithful, man. We trucked up the dogs. We drove around Washington all over with my son and his wife. And we fold those 2 seats down the back. Cody's been living right there, plugged in, Wi-Fi, all the goodies. And we always have snacks.
Reading Fantastic Beasts.
This little minivan, man, we did over like 200 miles in deep snow with no chains. I just pinned it and we made it. So, good to be going home after a week, huh?
Yeah, and my sister gave me a bunch of cool books like this one, and I've just started reading it on the way home, so I'm gonna read this on the way home.
All right, let's get our coffee and get out of here.
Hey!